welcome back to the channel. It's finally beginning to feel like fall, guys, and I'm so excited to be bringing this fall home refresh, this fall home decoration to you guys. So as you guys can see, it's going to be a whole house transformation. So grab your popcorn and let's go ahead and get started.
Like nothing can break me.
Thinking, guys, and it just dawned on me that this is actually our very first fall in our new home, and I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel so happy, so thankful. Like, I feel like this Thanksgiving is actually like a very thankful Thanksgiving for us, because it's been a lot of milestones in this home. It's been our first summer and now our first fall, because last year during fall, you know, that was when we actually first saw this house in late August last year, and then by the time we went through the closing, the inspection, the this, the that, oh my goodness. If you've bought a home before, you know it's quite draining, guys. So by the time we were all done, and then we did a little bit of renovation last year, and it was Christmas already, it was just a lot going on last year, like towards the end of last year, that it literally just dawned on me that this is like our official fall in our new home, and I'm just so thankful. You know how sometimes your answered prayer comes and you're like, okay, I've achieved this, or God have finally answered this prayer, and then you move on to the next thing without actually taking the time to really thank God. But anyways, you guys, I know I digressed, but this is a fall decoration. You guys know during fall is also Thanksgiving, so it's a lot to be thankful for, guys. But anyways, as you guys can see, like I said from the intro, this is going to be our whole downstairs transformation. If you didn't see the kitchen transformation, definitely try and check that out. Even though the kitchen transformation was done literally a day or two before our contractor got into the house to renovate the kitchen. So we actually redid the whole entire kitchen, but that is story for another day, guys. So I already posted the kitchen fall refresh, so definitely try and check that out, even though it's the old kitchen. But as you guys can see right here, I went ahead, of course, our cleaners, you know, they come in and they clean Saturdays, so they already did the major cleaning. I believe I filmed this video on a Wednesday or on a Thursday, so I didn't need to like mop the floor and all those things. I only just needed to kind of dust like the furnitures, and that was it. So we started off by taking out like the coffee table, vacuuming, and as you guys can see over here, I'm just going ahead to wipe down the furnitures, because yeah, I know it's fall, but dust, you know, are still out there, even though they are not as much as like during spring and summer, because during spring and summer I tend to open up like my windows to let in some fresh air, to have some cross ventilation, and when you do that, you're also introducing some dust into the home. So once it starts getting cold, you know, like during the fall, like late fall, early winter, the windows are always shut closed, you know, so you have less of dust. But for now, we still have a little bit of dust because I still open up our windows. But anyways, you guys, I went ahead and I dusted the furnitures, and then over here we're moving on to decorating. Like I said, this is like the whole house, so we have a lot of way to go. So it's as if like we are really like we're getting it, like we're rushing, we're doing, but we're not rushing though. As you guys can see, I'm taking my time. And for the living room, which we also call the great room, I decided to keep the living room like on its own league. Like, I decided to do a completely different color in the great room, as you guys can see. So I wanted to go more on the neutral side, like the burgundy. You guys, I don't know what it is about like orange and burgundy. Orange and burgundy during fall is such a beautiful, like cozy, inviting color. I absolutely love it. And as you guys can see, so I have my big pillow, which is like the burgundy pillow, and then I decided also to go with my white pillows and also my brown pillows. So I basically just mixed colors. I didn't want the living room to be like too like reddish, right? Because I mean Christmas is probably in like 3 months, because I usually love to start bringing out my Christmas decor in November. Once immediately after Halloween is Christmas decor. So, and for some reason I don't know why I'm kind of thinking my Christmas decor this year is probably going to be white and gold for maybe the foyer area and red for the great room area. I'm not sure yet. So I didn't want to overdo it with the burgundy. So as you guys can see, I just have a touch of burgundy here and there in the great room, and I absolutely love how this turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.
Come when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah.
The great room is looking somewhat decent. So now we're gonna move on to the foyer area, which is like my entryway. And as you guys can see, I just decided to keep the entryway like not so busy, guys. I mean, from our former home, I believe like it wasn't busy at all, but I just, for this home, I wanted it to be less busy basically. So I just have my mirror and also this pedestal table in the foyer area, and I'm going ahead to just wipe down the mirror because, like I said, you know, dust and you know things settling on the mirror, we don't want that. So I'm going to quickly wipe down the mirror and also the pedestal table. As you guys can see, I love the simplicity of this table, guys. The fact that like it's not too much, it's just the right size, the right design. I love it. And also for the foyer area, I decided to add, of course, my flower vase. Like when you're thinking about elevating your home, guys, think about your flowers, think about your candle, think about your trays. You know, those are like the basic things when it comes to decorating. So I went ahead and I added my flower vase, and also I added, oh, I forgot decorative books too. Decorative books are so good because they help elevate spaces. As you guys can see, I just have my decorative books, my candle holder, my vase, and also my pumpkin. And once the foyer is ready, we're going to move on to the dining. And as you guys can see, everything, it's all about like wiping down, because it's crazy how like you can wipe down your furnitures today, you come out tomorrow or next tomorrow, you brush your hand towards it, you're still going to pick up 1 or 2 dust on them. So wiping, like I can't stress how important wiping down your furnitures, literally maybe I would say every other day is. It's very, very important. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and I wiped down the credenza in the dining, in our formal dining. And then over here, we're just going to quickly set up the table. And I feel like this is going to be like my official Thanksgiving table. Like I'm going to be hosting this year, guys. Like I said, this is going to be our official Thanksgiving, right, in our new home. So this year, last year last year we were so busy, there was no time to even think about hosting or anything. So I'm going to be hosting this year, and I feel like this is like the perfect tablescape when it comes to Thanksgiving. So why not just do all the decoration at once, you know, the Thanksgiving decoration and all. So that's basically what we're doing here. I went ahead, I added my table runner, I added my candle holder, I'm adding in my candle, I added this flowers, you know, this gorgeous flower right here, and I'm going ahead to quickly decorate the credenza.
Now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight,
Really love this credenza, guys. We decided to double two credenzas together. I mean, if you have a huge wall that you're not sure what to do with, just add two credenzas together and it's going to give you that very nice elongated look. And once I'm done with my credenza, we're moving on to the table. I'm just quickly going to do a little bit of my tablescape with my dinnerware. As you guys can see, I added some what is that called again? So oh my god, I added my table charger, I added my plates, my table mat, and then also my napkins. And I picked up this Thanksgiving, I don't even know what to call it, from Amazon. Absolutely love it. It says thankful, guys, and this is like the perfect tablescape, you know, for hosting. Of course, hosting season is literally right around the corner, so yeah, you know, this is going to be like a perfect tablescape for your Thanksgiving hosting. And of course, we can't forget our glassware. You know, I decided to add the tall one and the short one for people who love to take some shots, and you know, yeah. And I believe that is all there is, guys, for the dining table. As you guys can see, for the other side of the dining, I decided to add this what is it called, this pumpkin, you know, this like smiley face pumpkin design or pumpkin accent. And yeah, that completes the dining table. And then also right opposite the dining, we have our living room. So this is like the living room. The one we decorated with burgundy is more like great room. This is like the official living room. This is where like we receive guests, you know. As you guys can see, is right there, like is right in the same area with the foyer. So once a guest comes into the house, this is like where we host our guests. And of course, you want to also make it very nice and festive. You know, you want to make it, you know, cozy and nice. And when it comes to making your home cozy, guys, I can't stress like your pillows are very important. You know, of course, we're decorating the coffee table right now, but I love the, like, when it comes to fall decor, guys, the more pillows the better, because pillows just gives this coziness to any home, which I absolutely love. And as you guys can see from here, I'm going ahead to decorate the coffee table. I added up some, you know, some decor pieces, and then over here I'm going to go ahead and add my flower vase. Absolutely love this flower vase, guys. I picked it up from at home and I love this flower. This is like the perfect fall floral, you know, decor right there. And then moving on to the chairs, I decided to add my decorative pillows, as you guys can see. So for the dining and the living room, I'm keeping it, of course, the normal proper fall color, right? We're talking about like burnt oranges, and you know, that's basic, and browns. Yes, so for the living room, I decided to mix some browns and also orange, and I feel like you can never go wrong with brown and orange, you know, like together when it comes to fall decorating. And of course, on this end table right here, I decided to add our wedding picture one of our wedding pictures, and then I decided also to add my pumpkin accent. And then on this side of the other sofa, I decided to add this pumpkin pillow and also my pumpkin, like my artificial pumpkin pillows. And of course, we have our family pictures, you know, our family of 5 picture. And that is basically it, guys. I just love the fact that mixing brown and burnt orange looks so good. So you guys, look at this, you know, the brown, and then also I added this brown pumpkin. Did I add orange here? I can't even remember. No, okay, I did white. I believe it's for the family room. I'm mixing the living room. It's like it's a lot of spaces that I'm mixing things up. But anyways, you guys, I believe that is all there is to this video, my loves. I forgot to tell you guys to please help me hit that like button at the middle of the video. That's where I usually love to ask. But please, if you found this video helpful, kindly hit that like button below. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope you draw some inspiration here. If you're still decorating for fall, hopefully this video can give you some ideas and some inspirations. And yep, you guys, I believe that is all there is to this video, my loves. And till my next one, I will see you all very, 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 very soon. I love you. Bye.